What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
Get out of here! There's no superhero called Peacemaker!
Dude, I'm famous.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 underappreciated DC characters.
I'm actually on Earth. I've wanted this for so long, even if it's not exactly like TV.
For this list, we'll be looking at heroes, villains, and everyone in between that are under this comic banner that don't get the respect or the screen time they deserve. Which of these characters do you wish had their own show or movie? What would it be about? Pitch it to us in the comments below. Number 10, Terry McGinnis, a.k.a. Batman Beyond.
But we come from two different worlds, Mr. Wayne. I wasn't like you or the kids you took in. I was a pretty bad kid once.
Admittedly, the idea of a teen putting on the cowl had us scratching our heads, but we'll admit that this new age caped crusader proved himself more than worthy of the iconic legacy. Trained by a retired Bruce Wayne in the future Neo-Gotham, Terry managed to hold his own against new villains and classic rogues like the Joker himself.
Real Batman never talked to you much, did he? That's probably why you were so fixated on him.
Don't play psychoanalyst with me, boy!
Even the new Batman struck the perfect balance of homage and innovation. He's been critically underused since his TV series ended in 2001. Since his crossover in Justice League Unlimited, his appearances outside of comics have been slim to none. His absence feels like a waste given how much can be done with the character in Neo-Gotham.
I was worried about Gotham. If Batman's not around.
I've got it covered. Always.
Number 9, Bernhard Buddy Baker, a.k.a. Animal Man.
Stop right there.
While the power to borrow animal abilities doesn't sound all that impressive, there's much more to this hero than his superhuman imitations. His power set is rife with potential for wacky humor, but he isn't just the butt of the Justice League's jokes. Throughout the comics, he's portrayed as an everyman figure who advocates for animal rights and environmentalism.
You did it! You stopped him!
Yes, but I was too late.
Unfortunately, his brief animated appearances and blink and you'll miss it cameos have boiled him down to his zaniest elements. We do love his humorous side, however, if he's adapted with the same respect his comic gave him, he could really roar to life.
Did you see that? I totally saved that cow.
Number 8, Michael Holt, aka Mr. Terrific.
What's so funny?
Think I just found a new use for my T-Sphere.
You what?
Goofy name aside, it's refreshing to follow a hero that doesn't just punch through every conflict they face. As canonically the third smartest man on Earth, Mr. Terrific prioritizes brain over brawn to deliver some unique and compelling stories.
What's this? I'm trying to map the multiverse. There are infinite Earths, each with their own history based on choices our other selves have made.
But he's shamefully never been given the chance to lead his own title feature outside of the comics. Mr. Terrific has historically been pushed to smaller appearances in both live action and animated series. If you're unconvinced of how worthy this guy is, just watch his chess match with an evil Superman in the Injustice film. This small Mr. Terrific victory is a small sample of what this character can bring to the wider DC universe if just given the chance.
Checkmate. You're not going to help me, are you? No, sir. I am not.
Number 7, McGann Morris, aka Miss Martian.
Is that mindless creature supposed to save your mind?
No, I save his.
It's one of DC's greatest sins that this charming heroine is often overlooked both in and out of universe by her famous uncle, Martian Manhunter. Her impressive psychic abilities make her an asset to any team. Her earnest optimism also helps her stand out among DC's greatest heroes.
Hey everybody, I've got Superboy. He's back to normal and we're on our way.
Despite her standout roles in the animated series Young Justice and the live-action Supergirl, it's still unclear if McGann will ever get upgraded to the big screen. We fully believe that she could easily adapt to a full-length movie on her own. Miss Martian doesn't need her uncle to prove she's one of the league's most worthy combatants.
Get out of my head!
Number 6, Vic Sage, aka The Question.
Apophenia, noun. The tendency to see connections where none exist. Did you come here just to make fun of my work?
No, Q. I came to help you.
This faceless hero's brilliant detective skills and innate distrust of authority make him an excellent companion for Batman's grittier stories. But a supporting role just doesn't do this conflicted philosopher justice. Sage's quest to purify the corrupt politics of Hub City is a bit difficult because of his own struggles with morality.
If you knew all that, then you probably know what I'm gonna do to Mandragora when I catch him. So why help me?
That is the question.
While Vic Sage is the original question, Renee Montoya, who appeared in 2020's Birds of Prey, has also been seen under the mask. Coincidentally, there have been rumors brewing that DC Films may have a plan for this intriguing character. Maybe we'll get our wish of a more thoroughly explored Sage or Montoya version of Questions sooner rather than later.
Why risk your life for me?
Because I like you.
Number 5, Augustus Arnis Freeman IV, a.k.a. Icon.
And Icon. You know, I was the one who convinced the Icon to become a hero in the first place.
A hero with super strength, regeneration capabilities, and concussive blasts seems like a hero you'd want on the front lines, right? Unfortunately for Icon, his only appearance outside of comics is in Young Justice. And he's given little to do besides serve as set decoration for Rocket's introduction. It's a massive waste, given how much potential this character could have fighting alongside the rest of the Justice League. On top of that, Icon's backstory of being an alien who took on the appearance of a black man to blend in opens the door for an incredible range of stories. Oh, and did we mention he barely ages? This hero could single-handedly protect the planet for centuries to come if he's allowed to make bigger appearances.
Congratulations on the league thing. Sorry I skipped out.
Yes, well, we both seem to have found teams that suit us.
Number 4, Virgil Hawkins, a.k.a. Static.
I'm the only one who can track him.
And why is that?
How did you? I'm a superhero too.
The most shocking thing about this fantastic teen hero is how quickly he's faded from the spotlight. This electrifying protagonist explored important issues that young black people faced and starred in hard-hitting storylines.
It's not like that. It's like I've been carrying this weight around all my life without knowing it, and now it's gone.
What are you talking about, Virg?
In Africa, I'm not a black kid. I'm just a kid.
Despite leading the first African-American superhero cartoon, he's disappointingly been demoted to cameos and small supporting roles in recent years. Years after his titular show ended, Static stories kept fading fast outside of his hardcore fans. But Virgil didn't completely blink out of existence. In 2020, it was announced that a long-awaited live-action Static project is in production. Hopefully, this new movie will give Static the new spark he deserves.
Sometimes I wish there was a black superhero back home for folks to look up to.
Oh, but there is.
Number 3, Scott Free, a.k.a. Mr. Miracle.
Don't worry, darling. They don't call me Mr. Miracle for nothing.
First rule of show business, never believe your own publicity.
Don't let the colorful suit and quirky behavior fool you. This genius pacifist has proven himself to be one of the most integral members of the Justice League. While his immortality and Houdini hijinks help, his real contribution is his ingenious brain that has all the information of the universe. But his pacifist mindset also means he doesn't always see eye to eye with the League. Since Mr. Miracle's guided by his own moral compass, his dynamic with the other heroes is all the more captivating.
There's a shortcut at the bottom.
Wait a minute. How did you get out of that water thing?
Trade secret.
He doesn't deserve to just be dismissed as mere comic relief. Mr. Miracle is arguably one of the most impressive members the Justice League has ever seen.
Now, we make miracles.
Number 2, Beatriz da Costa, a.k.a. Fire.
Hey, Fire! Yes? We've got a mission. Let's go.
A standout member of the Justice League International, this flame hero can melt a villain, go deep undercover, or deliver a sassy, gut-busting quip without even warming up. But despite having some of the most visually thrilling powers in DC, the comics often sideline her. Fire is usually eclipsed by more well-known female crime fighters. When she's jumped from page to screen, it's often been as a simple hero of the week. Fire's small role does a huge disservice to her rich backstory that ties into many other prominent Leaguers. Her big sister relationship with Ice alone is enough for a full narrative. Given her history with the espionage side of DC, Fire could easily ignite a thrilling spy story on her own.
You can't hurt me with... What are you doing? I can't control it.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Kyle Rayner, aka Green Lantern. He's often overlooked by prior Lanterns, but he holds his own in an intergalactic brawl.
Nothing's gonna get through this, baby.
Katar Hall, aka Hawkman. This winged hero has never gotten the focus his deep lore and complex morality deserves.
My real name is Katar Hall. But you can call me Hawkman.
Rex Tyler, aka Our Man. His powers may only last for an hour at a time, but he makes every second count.
Got 5 minutes left. And it's all for you.
Nathaniel Adam, aka Captain Atom. There's no good reason a Justice League mainstay with powers this cool isn't utilized more. Patrick Eel O'Brien, aka Plastic Man. Laugh all you want, but he's an iconic hero with fun powers and a heart of gold.
Guys, do something now! Before it learns to control my powers!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Jason Blood and Etrigan the Demon.
Gone, the fourth man. Lies the demon, Etrigan!
You may raise an eyebrow when you hear the Justice League is now accepting demons into their ranks, but we promise that this anti-hero is a worthy addition. On his own, Etrigan is as bloodthirsty as you'd expect a creature from hell to be. Fortunately, since he's bound to occult expert Jason Blood, the demon is often steered towards aiding the Justice League. It's fascinating to watch the duo balance their own individual motivations with their limited skill sets. Etrigan's habit for speaking in rhymes also leads to some really fun interactions.
Release me, Merlin, from your care. My duty's done. 'Tis only fair.
This pair is a horror film and a buddy cop comedy rolled into one. Our only complaint about them is that they just aren't around enough.
For 500 years he and I have been bound. A demon from hell, a knight of renown.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.